What's up, everyone? Lake Vermilion, Minnesota is where adventure has brought us today. Word is there's a very large, very good pizza spot right on the snowmobile trails, and I just gotta check it out. We also have a guest today that is no stranger to snowmobiling. While he's been acting on TV shows from New York to Los Angeles, he still loves coming back to his hometown in Minnesota for a snowmobile ride. I'm excited to click it up a notch on this next episode of Lunch with Levi. Riding my snowmobile professionally for 20 plus years has taken me and my family around the world. But it's time for me to get back to my roots. Time to trail ride to iconic places with great people. And oh yeah, I also want to show you guys the best places to eat along the way. So join me for Sleds, Food, and Friends on Lunch with Levi. I have the honor of having a guest that has his face his own maple syrup brand, Luke Gulbranson. How are you, man?
I'm doing great, brother. I'm glad to be here. You know, it's nice to be here and be away from New York for a little while. It's like therapeutic to be up here in God's country.
Well, you said New York. Now, I've seen you on TV, so everyone wants to hear the story. Tell us.
Yeah, so, you know, I'm in New York because I work in TV and film, both scripted and unscripted. Some people would know me from a show called Summer House and another show called Winter House, which seems fitting because I'm from northern Minnesota. You might have seen me in The Flight Attendant on HBO, and I have a movie out that just came out on Apple TV and Amazon called Love Reconsidered. It's an independent rom-com. It's kind of one of those little rom-com darling films. It was a lot of fun to make and a lot of fun to do. So. Yeah, man, but you know, so that's where people know me from, and then if they ever have maple syrup, they might know me from my dog and I are on my maple syrup bottle.
That is awesome. So we're here in Lake Vermilion. I know this area is special to you. Explain to people why this area is so significant.
Yeah, you know, being from Eveleth originally, and my family has a cabin up here in Lake Vermilion, spent a lot of time up on Lake Vermilion fishing and coming up here in the winter to go snowmobiling. It's just a really great place. I mean, the people are nice, you know, it's like mom and pop shops where you can get some great food. And honestly, it's just my roots are grounded in northern Minnesota. And even though I live in New York, I'm really proud of where I'm from. I love the people here. It's a really great place. I'm glad I'm from here.
Well, it's awesome that we're able to bring you back here for a little snowmobile, and I know you're a big hockey player as well. But the fun thing is we've got a big day ahead of us. We're riding snowmobile to a place that has huge pizzas, is what I've been told. Huge pizzas. Everyone loves pizza. We're gonna go there. We're gonna have some pizza, and it's right off the snowmobile trail, so it's super convenient. I've never been there, so I'm excited to do it well. But what do you think of that?
I think it sounds great. I think what sounds even better than the pizza, honestly, is I get to ride with you. So I'm going to be picking your brain, trying to pick up some pointers on how to be better on a snowmobile here. I mean, you're the pro, and I mean, you're a legend in your sport, and you said it was an honor to have me, but I'm really honored to be able to ride with you. I'm excited to see how you ride. I think that'll be really cool and really valuable to me, and my craft is just learning snowmobiling. I say that because you learn things and you can use that in your craft as an actor. If I ever have to do a movie and I have to be on a snowmobile, I'll be like, Levi, I need help, man. You gotta talk. I gotta talk to you.
We're gonna get the sleds fired up. We're gonna get heading over because I'm getting a little hungry, and that pizza sounds pretty good.
I also just want to get on these machines and just try them out and see how they are. So I'm excited for that.
Heck yeah! Well, let's get to
do it, man. I'm honestly just trying to get used to the suspension.
I'll show you quick. It'll be up here. It's in the comfort is the softest, and then you hit it twice and it'll go to rally. Hit it again, it'll go extreme. Extreme makes it the stiffest, but rally is like a good one to kind of be in.
Trying to keep up with Levi the Valley, pro snowcross legend, baby. How cool is this? Wow, man.
Now it's time for some big pizza.
I'm starving. I can't wait to eat. I'm so hungry.
I know. That was a good ride, though.
That was great.
Great trails.
I just mimic what you do. I mean, I know to shift weight, but I'm like, wow, he's like really over there, so now I need to get really over there.
It's hard to mimic me. You're about a foot taller.
Oh, man.
How about that ride? Wasn't that awesome?
It was great, man. It was so cool. I mean, just, you know, going down the trail, it's like this tunnel of beauty. You've got pine trees on the side. It's fresh air, cold fresh air. But it was great, man. And like, honestly, like watching you and like the lines that you take and how you know, were leaning and navigating down the trail was cool. I was like trying to mimic you and see what you were doing. I thought it was really cool, man. I was like, I'm getting a workout here. How's he feeling? Like, forearms are getting burned in a little bit.
Yeah.
It was great.
Well, I jumped in behind you and rode a little bit, and I was watching, and I was like, you know, you said, if you have any pointers, let me know. And I'm like watching you ride, and I'm like, well, you're doing everything right. Like I said, you don't need any pointers from me. So I thought you were ripping out there, which was pretty cool to see.
It was fun, man. It was a lot of fun, and you know, it's crazy because you compare like New York to Minnesota, right? And when I escape here, it's like my therapy, my get fresh air, and you don't get to rip down a trail in Manhattan. Although that's something that maybe you should do sometime. You got to see if you can work with Polaris and set something up, or when you get dumped onto snow and you can rip around Manhattan on a snowmobile.
That would be a riot.
That would be fun.
Super fun. No, the fun thing about snowmobiling is, you know, getting out there, and the thing I always think about is that release. It's getting away from, you know, your issues or whatever things that are on your mind or going on in life. It's like this, your mind is just focused on what you're doing, and I love that kind of getaway. It's like this little vacation while you're out riding.
When you're surrounded by people and the sirens and the hustle and bustle and the things that are happening in my life on the East Coast, and then being able to come here and just focus on one thing, the trail.
Yeah.
Right? That's my task, is just enjoy my ride and focusing on the trail. And you just forget about everything else that's going on in your life. And I imagine with you, you got a lot going on. You have a family, right? And you're traveling a lot, lots of business things going on. So for you, it's the same thing. I imagine you're focused on what you're doing and you're just enjoying it. And it's kind of like that release. Next thing you know, you're like, wow, like days gone by already. You know what I mean? Because you're just, it's a great release.
All right.
Look at
Here's
that.
some menus, guys.
Oh, wow.
Welcome
So-
to the Vermilion Club.
Yeah, so tell me about the Vermilion Club.
It's been here for a billion years. I mean, I think 1926.
No way.
Yeah, it's changed owners throughout the years. The current one has had it for 26 years.
Wow.
When he bought the place, he owns the Poor Gary's Pizza recipe, so he added in the pizza shop.
All right.
And it's been a success.
So the story, I literally heard this from snowmobilers while we were coming. They're like, the big pizza.
Yep.
You're
the
going to the
Beth is
big
like-
big pizza place.
Yep. Gotta come, you gotta come here and get it. It's 24 inches. It's as big as this table. You can do it into 4 different sections, so you don't all have to agree on the same kind of pizza. Kind of mix it up and have a little selection. We say it feeds 6 to 9 adults.
I love it.
There's 2 of us, but I think we could take it down, man. I think so.
If you eat it by yourself, it's free, so there's something
Whoa.
you can strive for.
Well, I tell you what, we've been riding all morning, and I am so ready to eat. So
Perfect.
let's do this pizza thing.
You want to go make some?
I would love to make
All
it.
right, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I had it like a mohawk.
Did I do it right?
Oh, you guys look like pros.
Feel like a pro. How we doing, Chris?
I'm Chris.
We got all suited up.
Right.
You're gonna guide us to pizza.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go over here. This will be our prep table. Got all our toppings in here. Whatever you guys want to do, just let me know.
Holy
Get through it. So I have one for you, one for you.
Nice.
How cool is
And then I'm gonna do one.
That's awesome.
All right.
I want this set up at my house.
This
This would
I
be
mean, I don't know
amazing.
if I would put pineapple in this thing, but like.
Maybe we're on the wrong side. I should get over there. I'll eat that pineapple on my pizza.
You really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can put the pineapple on your. I think we have a taste test at the end of this,
Yeah?
and we'll see.
I'm in. I'm in for sure. I've got a top secret sauce that I use.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we'll get to it. I'm not gonna give it
Top
up because I don't want
secret
you. I don't
sauce.
want you to know about it.
Well, you don't
You
want to
know?
give me any pointers, man, because it's
Yeah.
like a little competition.
This
here.
is a competition.
Okay.
We're gonna stretch it out a little bit.
Wow. So you want it to go over the edges of that pan a little
All
bit?
the way over the edge.
He doesn't know that I'm an experienced pizza guy.
Okay, so what does that do when you're doing that?
So it's gonna compress it so it doesn't like build up with air.
Okay.
Because if you don't do that, you turn into a big bubble.
Oh, I got you. We don't want that.
You run it deep, do you?
Just enough to get a
Couple holes?
Just to crimp the dough. You don't want holes running through it. Because otherwise you get the sauce in there and then it'll stick to the screen.
I might have got some holes
Right around. Wow. Just like that.
That's just not good.
I make it look a little easy.
Now remember, Luke, he said push till you get holes in it.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay, hold
Push
on.
hard.
I think I got some holes in there.
Just lay it flat and just twirl away.
Okay, well, I like a lot. I want a lot of sauce on this. The secret to a good pizza is extra cheese, extra sauce. Keep the extra everything, right? The more saucy, the more salty, the more greasy, the more unhealthy, the better. Because it's just like adding butter to anything. The more butter you have in food, the better it is. I mean, right now I'm about to grab some sauerkraut and put some sauerkraut on there because I love sauerkraut.
Speaking my language.
I know. Well, see, and I'm talking out loud, and you're stealing my everything I want to do.
All right, so what I did is I went with more of a Canadian approach because we're close to Canada. So I used the Canadian bacon, and then I don't know if we're supposed to do this right in the food, but I'm in it.
That is absolutely not
You're
okay.
welcome. You
That
are
is
so
not
gonna
okay.
love this.
Oh,
I can't
that
wait
is
when
not
I
okay.
take the W and you gotta
The
eat
dub,
that
the big
pineapple.
dub. I don't know.
See, I don't want to go too deep with them. I don't want to take too much away from my secret sauce. I think I'm going with more of a kid's approach. That's what I'm gonna do. Not too much. You don't want to go too far. What I'm doing is I'm hiding the pineapple so he doesn't know it's there.
I mean, for real, this thing is going to be called extra cheese, baby. Mountain of cheese. I mean, this is probably just going to be the biggest.
Bacon bits if you guys like bacon bits.
What are you doing over there, man?
Nothing.
What's going
Nothing.
on over there? There we go. It's all about presentation.
All right, I'm ready. Oh man. Another technique I use is see if being the first one in there, first pizza to get eaten when people are hungry. Oh, come on, you're doing faces and
man,
stuff?
it's presentation.
Is that cheating?
It's presentation.
I think that's cheating.
You know what? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. My pizza went in the oven with a smile on its face. I think it's going to come out with a smile on its face. I mean, I have to say, it went in smiling, it came out smiling, so. For real, you might as well call it Frosty.
Overall for presentation, because of the way I make my pizzas, I like them smaller like this, more attractive with the less toppings. I don't like them stacked like this. If you want to go for creativity, I would definitely have to go for this pizza because, I mean, you know, who thinks of a smiley face on a pizza? I mean, it's pretty good creativity, I have to say. So, I'd have to say we're tied right now.
We're tied. So
Cool.
it comes down to taste.
Yeah. And one thing I will say, I do like banana peppers.
Yes!
Chris, that's what's up.
Man, come on, Chris.
But this is sloppy.
Oh, sloppy.
Alright.
Mm.
Is that maple syrup?
It's the secret sauce.
No, okay.
Good, isn't it?
It's good. But it's a little dry.
Wow.
Even with the
Wow.
sauce.
Don't burn yourself.
All right.
You got your decision?
I do. I can tell you definitely who I like better. And I'm sorry.
All right.
You don't
Here,
have to
go over here.
I definitely like banana peppers and I like that sauce. So I gotta think I gotta go for the winner.
Whoa, yeah! Wait,
Even with
wait.
the secret
So you're
sauce?
saying my
Even
maple
with this- I'm not a breakfast guy really.
Oh.
So I gotta say both good pizzas.
See that,
but
baby?
I like the banana pepper and the sauerkraut and the mushroom. I gotta say.
yeah.
It had a bigger flavor.
Well, I appreciate it, even though
Yeah, thanks for all the help, man.
Yeah,
Chris, this was a lot of
absolutely.
fun, man.
it was great.
actually a
I'm a
lot of
little
fun.
bit down, a little bit bummed, but I mean, what can I
Wait,
say?
how are you down? He
I can
chose the
just
pizza
say-
that didn't have my syrup on it.
All right, Luke, you beat me at pizza. You beat me at acting. Is there anything else you want to beat me at?
Nah, man, I had to try and win something because you beat me all over the trails when we were out there riding. So.
Right on. Well, this was an awesome day. I appreciate you coming out. So much fun. Thank you guys so much. Thank Vermilion Club. Thank Luke for coming out. Awesome time on Lunch with Levi. I can't wait for the next one.